This is a tutorial on how to remove and replace the ABS module on a Saab 9.5. This is a 2003 model. If your battery and fuse box and stuff are arranged like this, then hopefully this will be helpful to you. The first thing you do is you have to remove the battery cover. Then you use a 10 millimeter wrench to disconnect the battery terminals. Then you lift the battery out, and then you work on this fuse box here with, once again, 10 millimeter, and you remove this nut and this nut on this bracket that's holding the box, and there's one more way down here that's also has a bracket attached to this box. When you remove those three, you slide the box back. It should come back about here, and this should give you enough room to work on the module. The module has 1, 2 screws. They're T20, and then 2 in the middle, down below, and then way down 2 more, so 6 altogether. I found I was able to use, it's hard to get in with a straight ratchet or extender with this box back, it's only back about 3 inches maybe. So I ended up using this, which is a twist or flexible shaft here with a T20 on there, and I was able to bend it like 90 degrees in order to bypass obstructions. And although this is not a high quality bit, so I found I had to hold it directly on the screw each time to make sure that I didn't strip it. And I also found to get the one on this side in the middle, and even maybe the one on the bottom, that you gotta, right here, once this bracket is gone, you can take a wrench like this or similar and push this module forward this direction, so you can get this the module part out. And it also helps clear with the brake line too, because the brake line stays, but this goes forward a little bit. And also, very important, once you get it loose, at the bottom there's a very long connector, and you get that off very easily by grabbing the one end. Has a plastic flange. You just put a screwdriver in there and push it all the way out. It's actually on this side at the bottom of this, and you push it this direction, that way, towards the passenger side. If you push it out all the way, this module will pop right off of it. Also, actually, before you do that, there's one other connector at the very bottom of this module, and it's on this side, and all you need is a flat screwdriver to just gently push the tab, and it'll pop off. So you got 2 connectors you got to take off. And so again, to get the one screw on this side in the middle, you might have to pry forward. And then I did also use this straight. Once I was able to get in there and twist it with my fingers, because you really can't fit a ratchet in there. But again, I found this tool very flexible, very useful. It's flexible, and it was almost essential for me to get this off without trying to force this box back further, because I didn't want to damage any wires. So when you do that, you will come up with this. Here's the module. There are prongs in the pump on this side, right here on this side, that have to clear these, or you have to clear them, I should say, to get this module off. So you do have to pull back a little and slide out. Here's the connector, the big connector. If I can get my hand out of the way, right there. And you slide, piece of plastic tab is sticking out here. You push it that way with a screwdriver, and this will pop right off. And then the other connector, which you should do first, right here, is at the bottom. And here's the tab. You just take a screwdriver and push it open over this just slightly. Don't break it off. It'll pop. It'll push right down. So there's two connectors. Now I noticed. See, I got this new one off of a car, pick and pull off a junkyard, and these numbers have to match. The ones at the bottom, where it says 2, I think it says 268, and then it ends with 514. All these numbers matched exactly. And I had pulled one off of a car that was a year later, and an Arrow, and it didn't match. This number doesn't have to match. It says 131. That didn't match, but these at the bottom all matched exactly. And once I put this module on, I turned the key and the lights went out and they never came back on. The only time they come on is obviously when you turn the key to on to test all the lights. But once I turn the car on, they go off, and I haven't had them come back since. So hopefully this is helpful to you. If you have a question, you can post it here. Thank you.